Peace. My very important Nagas, my Bens. They could have told you that you was a tribal people in Amaru. I'm talking about all the false prophets, man. I mean, even though you had Noble Drew Ali coming and doing his thing, he was a part of the Moor-ish. He was a type of Moor, you know? And you had Elijah Muhammad, who just totally X'd out the nationality in the Moor-ish, and he just put black in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is black. While getting instructions under Farad Muhammad, or we can say Fraud Muhammad or whatnot. So when the Father Allah came, which is Clarence 13X, he helped to manifest an actual system of understanding things and breaking it down intuitively and divinely. And this is called supreme mathematics. It's proven true at no limit of time. The truth is that which is, and it is your power. So they hate the Father. So during the time of the James Clarence of Clarence 13X, it was more so like, yo, we're striving to figure out exactly who we are. We wanted to figure out our history. We know little bits and pieces, like, yo, we older than this, that, and the third. We know how fast light travel. Just little things they choose to reveal to us. You know what I'm saying? How far planets is away. But we broke it down numerically through our own divine sacred geometry. And we started building from that. Like supreme mathematics borns, you know, God's culture. That's supreme borns God, and mathematics just happens to born culture. That's your way of life. So 7 plus 4 is what? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Knowledge and knowledge. Knowledge is known. Being wise, wisdom, a wise stone. Didn't the Most High say that rubies and gold and all that can't even amount to wisdom? It's worth more than rubies and gold? That's what it is. You can make rubies and gold, or you can make a way to not even have to have rubies and gold, and y'all can just use integrity and honor and nobilities and shit like that. But during the time where we got to use money, you know, there's going to be some corruptness going on. There's going to be some corrupt activity. Some beings who have to use a lot of money, they're not spiritually developed or enhanced. And if they was, they'll be philanthropists, whatever how you say that word. All right? So, but yeah, they could have told you, Manaka, that you are an indigenous species and people. Y'all kept your whole culture together from the tribal point all the way up to the cities, like the metropolises. And your African brothers seen that in you, man. They know that you did that. You got subways and all that. They just didn't come over with horse and carriage and build subways. That shit is hard as hell to build. Unless you got a whole bunch of John Henrys or some shit. I gotta keep watching my back, cause must be walking up tiptoeing and shit. Like kitty softpaw type motherfuckers and shit. So I gotta be careful. They walk up, get a lighter. So, and don't lie out here, so it's like, shit, I got a lighter and it's far down in my bag. Or my shit's low, which is true. Or it's in my bag and I don't feel like getting it. Or just, yeah, but I'm not gonna let you use it. You know? It's like, damn. So anyhow, though, I mean, that's the type of stuff you go through out here. It's a spiritual thing more so out here in this part. I mean, it's physical in the mainland, you know, but it's physical and spiritual there. It's like a spiritual breakdown going on. And it's been going down for hundreds and hundreds of years, man. You know, hundreds of years. You know, so more and more war. But they could have told you that. You had Malichi York come into the game. He revealed certain things. But he just had this little disdain underneath about the nation of the gods and the earths. Like, damn, y'all just came out of nut. Y'all didn't even have a leader. They didn't even have a false prophet. You had a real true motherfucker that the Most High divinely set up for y'all. So you can be able to have ciphers. Cipher is anything when you're dealing with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. The understanding completes the cipher. It's 1, 2, and 3. You know, and when you get in the cipher consists of truth. It's equality, the answer to all things. Truth is that which is. Y equals self. So we started figuring all this out on our own, just by building with each other. And that comes from the creator, Hawa. So we had to use Allah at the time, but that came from the whole Jabril science of Muhammadan, who was trying to take over and plant little black stones and all that in Indianas and everything, and, you know, trying to replicate their little world on the side where we was at. But it was supposed to happen. All in the scripts, it told you that we was going to fall down, but the Most High still loved us. He raised one up amongst us for real, and everybody wants to be that one. And they come in being a false prophet and messenger. So they could have told you. Now, it's like, fuck it. We all putting in, adding on. Some of us doing it for money. Some of us doing it for the heart and the money. Some of us doing it from the heart. You know, regardless of what. Most High using your ass. So we straight. So, but yeah, But all the false prophets, they could have told you, but they didn't. They did their part, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Malichi York was the one who claimed the most. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that was like, his shit didn't really sting at all, motherfucker. I'm in tune with everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's sliding in like, yeah, there was Empress versus Washington, you know, her with the Moors and all of that. You know, they were signing treaties and shit too. You know what I mean? They were signing treaties too, striving to protect themselves too, and claim us. You know, like, you know, when Musk say, yo, y'all own people sold under slavery, talking about the Moors from over the seas. Like, nah, they ain't our own people, motherfucker. They ain't sell us in the slave. They can sell to all little Africans on their land. That's how they were selling them to the Caucasians and things of that nature, allowing them to spy and walk and watch on them. They do that all the time. There's all kind of shit happening over there. On our side, we was chilling, making music, have brass instruments, man, and playing drums and having sophisticated, you know, conversations and shit, and building and architecture. They come over to our side and make their whole little secret organizations and societies and shit and fraternities and all of that, because we got all this shit popping where we at and beyond, out in the Pacific too. It's like, damn, yeah, we got mud floods out there too. So yeah, man, mud floods, for those who don't know, you got to check it out. You know what I'm saying? The Grand Tatar structures, you know, Phoenicians, that's us, all this within the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. That's dealing with the Earth's plane. That's where Nagas really mainly reside and shit, but they'll go to the other climates too, just be chilling and shit, you know? But they wanted to conquer us. Genghis Khan wanted to conquer, and he wanted to take and hold everything down. And with King Charles, and bring it up more recent, King Charles IV, he wanted to be like, yo, own everything basically from the north, from the 33rd parallel and up. That's like the 33rd degree line type shit, ley line. You know what I'm saying? It's like below, that's where the Mason-Dixie line come in at. You know, so this is deep, man. So y'all can add on to the cipher, because that's what we got, is a cipher that comes from the gods of Earths. You know, the Earth is the woman, you know, so we break it down in our intuitive way to gain the understanding. The best part, the cream, which rises to the top. You know what I mean? That's what you do. Pay your tithes and let your cream, your light rise to the top. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the early rising. You already know the sun ain't even, didn't come over the mountain yet, but still, we out here. We out here. Yeah, see the view where I'm looking at. They're putting the towers up, y'all. They know the Nagas out here. Look, they know the Nagas out here. Got our trees down and put the towers up. Yo, I'm gonna build y'all in the next one.